this is Shaquita with Sweet Rubies, and today I am making my Moana Inspired Cake. As you can see here, I'm starting off with my special vanilla buttercream. I am using two 8-inch rounds. These rounds are actually a marble cake with vanilla and chocolate mixed together. I'm putting these on the 12-inch board just because I want room to make waves at the end, but you'll see when I go to decorate the cake. I know you're thinking this is a lot of icing to put in between the layers, but because my layers are so thick, I really like the contrast of a lot of icing against the soft, moist cake. Once my cakes are put together, I go ahead and do a quick crumb coat. With my crumb coats, they are not pretty and not perfect. I am an amateur at home baker, so I do the best that I can, and it always works out well. Once I crumb coat it, I will sit it in the refrigerator to set up for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now that my crumb coat is almost complete and in the refrigerator, I am taking these little cookie wafers. They look a lot like bamboo sticks to me, and they are very good and very sweet, and I am cutting them into different sizes. This will line the cake. Now that my cake is set up and my icing has hardened a bit, I will start my final coat. This does not have to be pretty. It can be messy. It doesn't have to be exactly smooth because it will be covered with additional icing as well as our bamboo inspired cookies. Now that I've finished my final coat, I do not put it in the refrigerator to harden. I go ahead and start stacking my bamboo inspired cookies along the side of the cake. As you can see, I am placing them in different heights just so I can get some variation in the way that it looks up against the cake. I began by stacking them all at once, but then I decided that I would do the lower row first just so I can make sure I have a height differential, which is what I was going for with the cake. Once the bottom row has been completed, I go ahead and I take out the full cookie stick and I place them on the top of the bottom row. While I'm doing this, I am gently pushing it up against the cake just so it can adhere to the icing. Also, as you go around, it is okay to go back around and just gently make sure they are pushed in, and to push them in as you go along just to make sure that they don't fall off and they adhere. Once I am finished with the sticks, making sure that the top cookie sticks and the bottom cookie sticks are on, I get a package of pre-crumbled graham cracker crumbs and I put them on the top to resemble the sand on the beach. I use a spoon to pat them down in the icing just to make sure that they stick. Once that is completed, I take my remaining icing and I divide it into 3 bowls. One, I add just a little blue because I want to leave some blue variation in the bowl. I have some white, and then I have a little bit of like a really light teal blue. I will use these for the waves on the front of the cake. I didn't realize that I wasn't recording in the beginning. So you take a little dabble of the icing, you press it up against the cake, and then you quickly move it away. That forms the waves on the cake. I did this at the top, down the front, and I'll also do the front of the cake board with it as well. Once the entire top and front, as well as the cake board, is completed, I mix some of my white icing with green food coloring, and then I put it in a piping bag with a large grass tip. Now, I didn't want it to look exactly like grass. I wanted more clumped together just so it can get a better appearance. And I went around and I lined around the outside, the top, and the board of the cake. Once I completed that, I realized that the back of the cake board looked a little boring to me. So I decided to take a little leftover of the blue icing, the light blue icing, and place it all around the back of the cake board. Then with that, I'll take some of the graham cracker crust and I will press them down into the icing to make it look like a sandy beach on the cake board in the back of the cake. Once this is done, I went ahead and used the Moana Inspired toys that I got from Amazon.com and placed them on the cake. I had also pre-made some flowers and leaves that I did not use to put on the cake. The shells and the star are made with the Wilton mold, and that is white chocolate that's brushed with gold. I am so excited on how this turned out. This is my first time. This is my very first complete YouTube video. Please like and subscribe to me. I promise I will post something every week. I was able to drop this off at a birthday party and they loved it. They were taking pictures as I was leaving. So please like and subscribe. Yes, you can also look me up on Instagram at My Sweet Rubies. Thank you for watching.